Good evening, folks, or good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you may be in the world. Tobacco smoking Piper here. Now, tonight I am smoking a Peterson Atlantic number 63. This will be the pipe I'm smoking. It's a 9mm pipe, but I don't use filters. But in saying that, I got this things I thought I would try out. They're called Sharrow Fillet Pads. So I thought I would try them out. I did see them advertised somewhere, so I thought I'd give them a go. And the tobacco, I got a sample bag my wife got me, and it was just a 10 10G bag for it's off Garwith and Hogarth, and it's called Mahogany Broken Flake Tobacco. So I've already had a bowl of this today, and it was very nice. I enjoyed it. To me, on my taste buds, there's a very earthy taste to it.
Smells it as well.
It smells it. It smells like, to me, well, up here in Scotland, like peat. Peat's a fuel that the older people used to burn in their croft houses and crofts. They still do it to this day. You know, they use peat as a fuel, and it burns very well. Now that's the flavour and smell that I got off this today. So I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that today, and my wife also got me some Ennerdale Flake, and that's by Garwith and Hogarth too.
Sample packets to see if you like them.
Just little sample packets to see how I get on with it. I haven't even looked at this yet, but I shall open it up and let you folks have a look. That's what it looks like. So that was put in a 25 gram. I haven't tried that yet. And I also got, now this, what is this called? Spirit of Scotland. It's called Spirit of Scotland. I haven't even opened this yet, but I will review it some night and let you know. And I also got some Cornell and DL autumn. Is it autumn evening? Sorry about the horrible signs and that. Got some autumn evening, and I couldn't resist a tin of Navy Flake. I also got that. So that's some. I've had Navy Flake and I love it, but I have not tried Spirit of Scotland, and I have not tried Autumn Evening, and I also haven't tried Ennerdale. Is it Ennerdale Flake? Ennerdale Flake. So I haven't tried that, so I will be reviewing them, and so I will be giving that a try. But as I said, I've never really been one for filters in my 9mm pipes, but I did try them, you know, and sometimes they're good and sometimes I just don't fancy them. But I seen some lad and he advertised them, so I said I'm going to get them shallow fillet pads. So I will give them a try. They do absorb stuff at the bottom, all the horrible stuff. And I also got, because I use my Zippo lighter when I'm out and about in the wind, I got the Universal Flints, 200 of them. I got that also. And the pipe I was smoking earlier on today was my Peterson Spigot. That was the pipe I was smoking earlier on today. I did give it a clean up once I smoke it. I usually like cleaning my pipes up once I smoke it. I smoked that one, and then I tried that other flake in this little pipe here. What's it now? Let me sorry about this. This is a Peterson Dairy number 123. Peterson Dairy 123, 123 rustic. It's a nice little smoker. I am very big on Peterson pipes. Most of my pipes are all Petersons, as you can see. Although I've got, I took this little meerschaum out for you to see tonight. It does need a wee bit of a clean, but I took this wee meerschaum out because a lot of them have got the wee plastic bit that goes into them, and it can be quite annoying. So this one doesn't. This is just straight in. You can put a filter in that too if you want, and it just goes straight in there, and it is a really nice smoking pipe. And I have another few meerschaums that I have showed you, but most of my pipes are Petersons, as you are well aware of, and Savinelli. I got a few Savinellis. Love these long lighters.
It is delicious. This is an aromatic, cherry aromatic that has good flavor. And once you know, it's got the subtle hints of vanilla, the chocolate, and then that sweet, almost like candied cherry flavor or component to it. Yeah, you get all three.
This is the type of tobacco, in my opinion,
Not the flavor on this.
what would go with a really good malt, a good Scotch malt, like a Glenlivet or Glenmorangie. You know, if you like your malts, this tobacco would really go well with that.
If anything's been lost. Because like I said, the tin, when I first opened it versus this being jarred for 3 months, some of that vanilla has actually gone away. Smoke volume,
I had to rush down to the chemist today.
it's pretty good.
I had 15 minutes to catch it
Pretty happy with it.
for my wife.
Give it an 8.5.
Oxycodone. That's what helps her with her breathing. I haven't got a car, and I had 15 minutes to make it, and the chemist is quite a bit for me. So I went in and asked my neighbour with my house coat on and the pyjama bottoms, and his wife is 77, and he just turned 80 there last week, and he says fit and as spry as somebody and somebody that would be in their in their 50s, and he took me down, no problem, to the chemist. Now I got into the chemist because they're shut tomorrow, which is Friday, and it would be closed all over the weekend. Now my wife could not do without her oxycodone because that's what helps her with her breathing. So I got into the chemist after them telling my wife it was ready there just for me to pick up. I got in, I said, I'm down here, I'm Mr. Alan Stewart, here to pick up my wife's prescription. And then they turned round to me after telling my wife that it was ready there for me to pick up, that it hadn't been in yet. They were waiting for the delivery driver to come in with the prescription. So that was lie number one. And they were fobbing us off all day like this. And I really tried to keep my cool, tried to hold back my anger, because I was really stressed out, because I know how my wife gets when she hasn't got her oxycodone to help her breathe. So, let's put that pipe down for 2 seconds. So, eventually, after sitting for about 15 minutes, I got it. And they gave me one bottle of it and they said, you'll get the other one on Monday. I says, right, that's fine, because it's a month's supply at a time she gets. So I got back up the road, you know, to my wife, and you know, the sense of relief I had in me, just knowing that she was going to be okay. you know,
If you're a fan of cherry, if you're not,
was a massive weight off my shoulders.
then check out my new spooky fall.
My sugar counts must have been all over the place, being diabetic, you know. And anyway, I'm glad that she's got her oxycodone Oromorph, you know.
200 subscribers.
I'm glad she's got that. That's a massive
Birthday cake.
weight off my shoulders and a relief from my wife. But it just shows you
Little cherry.
how they lied by saying it was actually there. Just come down and pick it up. We have it ready. And then you get down and then they tell you, oh no, it's not here. You know, and all I had was 15 minutes. And if I didn't get it, my wife would have probably ended up in hospital because of not having any. Ah, nice coffee. But praise be to God, I got it, so that is good. I'm glad about that. And I'm hoping you are all doing good out in there, wherever you may be. Hope you are all doing well and keeping well and enjoying the pipes. Yeah, it's just I've been watching clips of pipe smokers. I just went on pipe smoking channel on YouTube today and seen that autumn evening. I said, I've not tried that. I said I'll give that a go, and it seems to have very good reviews. So I'll smoke that. I like trying new blends out, but I'm a right codger too. I love the old blends, but this blend here is it just reminds me so much of my granddad. Maybe this is what he was smoking. I know he smoked black twist and brown twist, but this smell, the smell of it just reminds me of my granddad sitting beside the open fire. Got a terrible pain in my back tonight, you know, right down the lower end of my back, going right along. It's really sore. It comes and goes. Excuse me while I just sit and have a moment. Yeah, it's a very cool smoking tobacco. Very, very cool. Excellent. I'll definitely have to get a bigger pouch of that. I'll definitely be looking out for the 50 grammer Hogarth Mahogany Broken Flake.
I didn't know it was a sample until after I had bought it.
Aye, my wife just went on and bought the sample. She didn't know it was a sample till after it arrived. She thought she was ordering a 50-gram tin, but she must have made just a mistake.
I thought it was a bit cheap
Aye.
for normal pipe tobacco. I thought it's a bit cheap. And then I realised it's a sample. Oh well, accidents happen.
Well, it's turned out to be a good sample, so at least I'll be able to get more from that site. What was it, Smoking King?
Smoke King.
Aye, Smoke King or
like
something like that. I got the little leaf in the house. But it is here in the UK. I love the rusticated pipes. It's the feeling of them. You know, it just feels like a, you know, if you're walking in the woods and you just pick up an old bit of stick or something like that. You see, I'm big on fishing. I love going, some people call it lakes, but up here in Scotland we call it lochs, you know. And whenever I get time and if I get the chance or somebody offers to take me fishing, you know, it's nice to, it'd be nice to take a pipe and it just reminds me of just a piece of wood you would pick up if you were sitting beside a loch, you know, and fishing away. And sitting down, you'd pick up a piece of stick or something till you get a bite from a fish on your line. But yeah, definitely I love the rusticated feeling of a pipe. Just that rough feeling. And I notice, you know, just the natural oils on your own hand, you know, how it can keep a pipe nice and shiny, you know, just the natural oil on your own hand.
Fire on for 5 minutes. And then it'll be melting.
I think this could be in my top 10 tobaccos. I like a tobacco that's nice and balanced. It's got that earthy, like it's just as if you're walking through the woods and you can smell the trees. That's the smell, you know. The smell of birch, the silver birch, and definitely one of that tobaccos you could smoke. Well, for me, I could smoke this all day. Definitely. I'll just smoke it in this Atlantic pipe and I'd be happy at that. I'm just trying to see if that's 63 or 68. I should wear my glasses. Nah, it looks like it looks like number 63 to me. It's just the way it's imprinted in. You know, I'm really thankful to you folks out there on this piping channel who puts comments on and presses a like on a video. It means the world to me, you know, just having such a
The ones
community,
that give you mentions and
you know, and especially when, you know, it's means the world to me. Although we're hundreds of miles away, it doesn't feel like that when we watch each other on a channel, a YouTube channel. Thank God for technology. You know, I think if the world was all made up of pipe smokers, it would be a better place. There wouldn't be so much chaos. You know, and I'm just so grateful for people coming on and liking my channel and subscribing to my channel. I have been looking for my good friend at one time at Redcoat's return. I know he's on my channel, but it's just that I've been trying to see one of his videos, and a big shout out to Redcoat's. Because when I very first came on a good number of years ago and started making videos, he gave a shout out to me, and that got me more known in the community. And yeah, and I just haven't seen him making any videos, and I hope he's doing okay. And I got a fantastic shout out from the chap there the other night. I can't remember his name at the moment, but it was just great to get a shout out. You know, this is what this channel's all about. It's about all of us coming together from all round the world as pipe smokers and telling what we all think of the tobaccos we smoke. Some of us smoke the same tobacco, and we get different tastes. You know, one person's taste buds is totally different to the next person, and what pipes they like, and you know, that's what makes it such a fantastic community of ladies and gentlemen. You know, and that's what we are. We are ladies and gentlemen. We are lovely people, and it takes a certain person to smoke the pipe. You know, you have to be patient. You have to let it be an extension of your whole entire body. You know, learn it, read about it, you know, find out about other famous pipe smokers and all that, you know, and just seeing anybody with a pipe, it's hard to explain to other people. You know, if they don't smoke a pipe, they'll not understand. You know, I tried telling a friend of mine one time, my best friend actually, and he said to me, oh, he says, what satisfaction are you getting out of smoking a pipe if you're just blowing it out all the time? You know? And I said, you don't know until you try it. You know, he smokes cigarettes, you know. And he said, so within saying that, you can't tell somebody can't make them smoke a pipe. I wish I could. But I think, to me, I don't know what it is. Is it a calling? You know?
Oh, I've smoked the pipe and I was smoking it,
Yeah, my wife loved smoking the pipe,
but because of my
but because when she got,
chest,
because of her
scared.
COPD and
I'm a bit scared now.
emphysema, she stops now. Now she just vapes, and you know. But before she got diagnosed with lung cancer and all that, she loved smoking a pipe. She used to smoke a pipe and loved it.
I used to come on your channel.
Yeah, she used to come onto my old channels when I first started up and that. But you are probably thinking, oh, this guy's nuts. His wife's in the summer house with him. But I have got the doors open and humidifiers on, so the smoke stays clear. But yeah, she loved smoking her pipe, she did. But yeah, I'm the only pipe smoker, as I said, that stays round here. And as I said, I haven't found anybody else in Scotland. And there must be, because there's a population of 5.5 million in Scotland. So there's got to be more pipe smokers out there than me. So we just haven't come across each other yet. Hopefully we will. I was going to smoke brown twist today. I had it all cut up, some pieces, in little circles, all chopped up like that. And I was just going to rub it out and stick it in a pipe. Or sometimes I don't rub it out. If I can cut the circles like that, I'll just stack them in the pipe and then just crumble the rest once I get to the top and tap it down. And it's just like little layers, like a cake. Yeah, but I'm so grateful. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you very much, and thanks to everybody who watches my videos, puts a like on them. It's just like somebody sitting in a room with me, you know. So I really do appreciate it, because obviously because how my wife is and how things are, you know, I get really stressed out and I get really anxious and I get really depressed sometimes. But I guess there's a lot of us out there like that. And it's such a good thing, thank God, that we open our eyes in the morning. We can get up and have a cup of coffee, step outside your door, either if you're going to work or if you're not working or whatever you're doing. It's just being able to open your eyes in the morning. And now I can come up and waking up, and by midday or early afternoon I'm wanting to go and smoke a pipe. And it's just good to be able to do simple things like that. But the most important thing to me in this world, I do it like this. I put God first. God is first. He sent His Son into this world who died for all our sins. He bore our sins on that cross. He died and He rose again on the third day, ascending to His Father in glory, sitting at the right hand side of Him. He did that for us. God first, then my wife, then my children. That is my priorities. God, my wife, my children. Anything else is a bonus. And that's how I look at life. I look at life like that. I never used to look at life like that. But now I look at life like that. And then the other little things I have in life is just little things that come from God. We don't think they are, but they are. I love playing music as my fourth. Music in my pipe. I also play the bagpipes, and I also play lead guitar. I like a lot of rock and blues, AC/DC, B.B. King, Eric Clapton, all that kind of stuff. You know, I like playing on my guitar. And my niece is a tremendous singer, Mina, who painted this shed. She's a fantastic singer and a good guitar player also. And Scott, her partner, I just call him my nephew. He's a fantastic guitarist. I call him Scott Rock, you know. He's a great guitar player, and such a good, he's just like my younger brother, you know, because my other two brothers are dead now, and he feels like my younger brother, you know, the younger brother I never had. Scott feels like that to me. And I just love Mina, my niece. I love her so much for what she does for me and Tracy, and love Scott so much, just like a little brother. And I'm looking forward to seeing my stepson come up, Kevin, on the 24th of this month. And I absolutely love my grandchildren, Matthew and Mason. I love them. I miss them so much, like, because, well, obviously it's quite hard for my wife to travel at the moment, especially with the cold weather coming in. And but no doubt we'll get down maybe in the summer at some point, God willing. We'll get down to see the grandkids, and we'll go down to my stepson just stays outside of Glasgow, you know, in Barhead. But I'm looking forward to him coming up. He loves it up here in Inverness, and it'll be just good to see him. My other stepson, he stays with us. He's a good lad. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke,
He doesn't even swear.
doesn't swear. He has got mild learning difficulties, so that's why he stays with me and his mum. But lovely boy, he'll do anything for me, you know. He'll do anything for me and his mum. Most lads his age would be out partying and drinking but not crying. He just stays in with me and his mum, and that's him quite happy. You know, he does his own thing. He's a good help round the home, the house and that when he can, you know. I'm one of these pipe smokers. If I'm smoking by myself in here, I'll probably light my pipe maybe 2 or 3 times. And I'll just hold it like that in my gob. And I'll sip it dead slow for ages, just like, it's like playing me a straw and a milkshake. You're sucking it up and you're blowing it back down. You're just letting it hit the palate, and then a wee blow back down, and that for me just keeps the pipe going perfect. It keeps it going like a well run good old fashioned steam engine. And that's the way I like smoking my pipe. But when I'm making videos, I like chatting away, just trying to think of things sometimes to say. I don't generally, you know, plan what I'm going to say or write out anything. I just speak as it is, you know. But I'm due to take my insulin, so what I'll do is I'll call off just now, because I've got to take this. This is my insulin pen, Nova Rapid. That is what I'm on, and I'm due to take that just now. It's 8:30. My next shot will be 12:30 before I go to bed. But may the Lord be with you and watch over all of you, even if you believe or if you don't believe. That is my wish for you. For good health for you. And may the wind be always at your back. And may your pipes always be filled with good tobacco. And let your pipes blow free wherever you may be. God bless you, and may the Lord be with you and watch over you, you and your family and your children's children. Good night from the Highlands of Scotland, Inverness. Aichava. That's good night in Gaelic.